Vegetables with Colleen Shumrick. Today I am going to show you how to make lentil loaf. Yes, that's a hearty, nice loaf that can be for those people in your family that need just a little bit more than a big bowl of salad. So let me get started here. So I've chopped up some onions, some celery, and some sun-dried tomatoes. And I'm going to add those in my bowl of cooked lentils. I want to have the lentils cooked. And I think I have a recipe or a video on how to cook lentils. So we have that. So I'm just going to mix this around. Now lentils, as you know, are high in fiber and they also have a good amount of protein, but without the fat. So this is a wonderful, nice, hearty meal. Again, the people in my family sometimes want just a little bit something more. So I'm going to take the lentils and I'm going to take probably about a tablespoon of salt, some garlic powder, some onion powder. Oops, this one's not. It's a brand new one. Okay, so some onion powder. And I've already ground up flaxseed. How do you ground up flaxseed? Well, you take a coffee grinder and put the flaxseed in it, or you can buy it already ground. But if you remember that light, heat, time, and air actually cause us to lose nutrients, then you know the longer they sit in the box, the more nutrients are lost. So I'm going to take my flaxseed. I probably took about a half a cup to maybe 3/4 of a cup. And then I'm going to introduce a new thing, whole psyllium husks. Now these psyllium husks add more fiber and they actually kind of act like the breadcrumbs, but I don't want to have breadcrumbs because breadcrumbs don't have very much nutrients. These are going to be pretty much all fiber. And so I'm going to add a little bit of that. That's also going to help the loaf to stick together, along with the flaxseed. Then I'm going to add some water. So kind of just like when people would make regular meatloaves, they find something to stick things together, something that's going to hold the loaf together. Usually in traditional foods, they use eggs and breadcrumbs, and I'm using psyllium husks and flaxseed. Now I can tell from this, as I know, of course I never measure anything, I can tell that this is a little bit right now very watery, and I don't want it to be at this watery. So I'm going to add a little bit more of psyllium husks. This is going to help the lentil loaf to stick together. There it is. This is kind of what I want. I want it to have kind of where it's sticking together. And now remember that the water is going to be soaked up also from the ground flaxseed and the psyllium husks. And it's going to get a little bit more where it's going to stick together. And that's what I want. And also the sun-dried tomatoes that were in there are going to soak up the water, and so that they're going to become a little bit more flavorful and let go of their flavor. I know I want to add a little bit. I can smell that this needs a little bit more. Some garlic salt, or garlic powder, and onion powder. All right. Now, what I'm going to do with this, you could put these in patties and put them into the dehydrator, or you can put them in a loaf pan, which I'm going to do, and I'm going to probably bake it at a very low temperature to where it gets to that nice flavor and that nice kind of like a loaf. So I'll show you what it looks like before, but if you want to come over here and look and see what the beginning looks like. You can see it kind of sticks together. Okay, that's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm looking for it to be kind of stuck together. All right, well, I will show you what it looks like when it's the finished product. Hi, welcome back. I wanted to show you how the lentil loaf turned out. Here it is. I have a slice of it. And I've also cut it up in some pieces so that you can see how nicely it cuts. You can eat this cold or you can warm it up. Either way, it is a hearty side dish for those hearty eaters in your family. So there it is. Enjoy.